Okay, second video is the chords and circles. So we've already encountered the very useful geometrical property of a circle states. So we've already covered this, but you can take it down again if you want. So subheading chords and circles. The perpendicular from the center of a circle to a chord bisects the chord. So when you go from the center of a circle to any chord, it bisects, cuts that chord in two. And we're going to use that in the example that we're going to do. In the given diagram, D is the length of the perpendicular from the center O of the chord. We use theorem of Pythagoras to find whichever one we're missing. Okay, depending on what information they give us. So just have to know that from the center, sorry, I'll bring that up there, from the center to the chord, that bisects the chord. So if they give you the length of the chord, you can half it to find the length of this, and it depends what the question is. But this is one particular question. Now the questions in the book will all differ, but it's just again, just show you how we'd attack one. So it says, circle, call it circle K. The circle K has the center 4, 2, and makes a chord of 6 units in length on the y-axis. Find the equation K. So we'd have to draw a diagram. They draw it in the book, but I'm just going to draw a quick diagram. My circle, center 4, 2. It says it makes a chord on the y-axis. So if I draw my y-axis down like this, I don't care about the x-axis for the time being, y-axis, that length is 6. Now if I draw a line from my center to my chord, I know it bisects my chord. So I know now that this length here is actually 3. This length here down here is also 3, but this one here is 3. Now what does it ask us? It says find the equation of K. So we want the equation of K, the circle. So what we need is the center and we need the radius. Okay, so we know we want that line there. We need the radius. And now we have a little triangle. We have this we know is 3, and we have this we know is or. And there's one other piece of information. We need this to find out what or is. And that's nice and easy. Because if this is the y-axis, and this is the center of the circle, how far right is this? It's 4. Okay, so this length in here is 4. So we've done most of our work already. So the radius is equal to, the radius squared is equal to 3 squared plus 4 squared, and this is a Pythagorean triple. We know that this is going to be 5, or squared is equal to 9 plus 16 is 25, so the radius works out to be 5. And then we want the equation of K, the circle. So remember, you go to your maths tables, and it's x minus h squared plus y minus k squared equals or squared, and this is just the center. So it's x minus 4 squared plus y minus 2 squared equals or squared is 25. And that's the equation of the circle. Unless they ask you to multiply it out, you don't have to. And that's it. It's just a case of using that piece of knowledge on the bisecting the chord and applying it to your little diagram and saying, what do I need to use to find the radius? Alright, so there's going to be questions not particularly the same as that, but based on that, using this, okay? And there'll be some other questions. So if you have any questions, please do comment on this assignment and I'll get around to doing that. Remember, it's a double today, so spend a bit of time. I've given you a good few questions. Spend a bit of time. Again, if you're late, it doesn't matter. Just hand in what you've got, ask the question. You can go back and fill in your stuff after. Alright?